What's up everybody, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Xenoblade Chronicles. Last time we made our way up here to the, was it like, I forget what this place is even called, Empty Throne, there we go. We made our way to the Empty Throne inside of Prison Island, and this time, we continue our march to the top. But before we do that, I do want to grab this item more, because it could be something that I want. Insanity Moss. I wonder if we've heard that name before in a different area. I don't know, but anyway, Great Canyon, and ooh, level 79, sweet. Some of our characters are getting pretty close to level 80 now, too. Before we move onward, I do want to show off the party's equipment, because I have changed up some of the equipment for the party. So, Hungamato is an item we got last time. For some reason, I thought it was a unique weapon, but no, it's probably the best weapon we can get for Ricky at the moment. Maybe not the best yet, but definitely good. I gave him a Spike 6 gem. I did some gem crafting off screen. So I gave him one of the Spike gems. 250 damage back to the attacker. That is the max you can go, so I didn't need another strength. Still got initial tension, strength, and ether up 4 there. Initial tension 3, because that's really good for him to build up happy. And then his gems mostly stayed the same, and I give him another muscle up 4. I give him a little bit more of a spongy type deal. Nothing too much else changed. Actually, I do want to show off the Banquet Biter. Yeah, that's a fish. I'm not sure I ever showed off an item that was like this, but yeah, that's a dead fish. Actually gives some pretty good defense, this weapon does, and some pretty good gems if you're mainly focused on those ether attacks that Ricky has. I may end up switching over to that because the defense or the attacks aren't that much worse. Granted, Ricky won't draw as much aggro, but honestly, with the extra damage to all of his ether arts, probably won't matter too much. So we may end up moving over to that. I'm not sure. It depends on how I like how much aggro he's drawing with the 2 aggro gems. So we'll see with that. Charla, I gave her the Agape, HP up 5, Unbeatables 4, Heatsink 3, all really good. Nothing much changed down here. I gave her, I think, a muscle up and an ether defense up, just trying to make her a little bit more spongy. She's a bit weak. Melia decided to go for unbeatable, ether, and HP up because she's also a bit of a sponge. So she should be doing just fine in terms of HP and ether. And her unbeatable status, I don't think I ever covered this. It's 50% probability of surviving with 1 HP when incapacitated. So every time an attack would normally kill you, she has a 50% chance of surviving with 1 HP, which can be very useful because it can happen over and over again. So you can get hit for multiple times with 1 HP if it goes off in your favor. And you can get a healing in that moment, and that could ultimately save a battle. So very good overall. Ryan got just updated some of his gems. He now has entirely level 5 and level 6 gems. I gave him a Spike 6 as well. So he'll mostly be attacking, but he'll also be a bit of a tank as well. So nothing too crazy. Shulk, I think his gems just got updated. Attack plus 6 and strength up. Attack plus 6 is what we changed there. Nothing else really happened. So he's almost back to where he was with the original Monado 2. So nothing else changed with him. Fiora, I did mean to look into the Ether 5. The gem doesn't change, but the Ether defense goes up and her weight goes down. So I may go ahead and swap out these. And funny enough, they look just like what she wore at the beginning, which is kind of funny. Is that right? Or am I guess I am right. That's kind of funny, actually. So we'll give it to her and let our ether defense go back up, and she's almost looking like she did at the beginning of our adventure, so not too bad. Is that considered the basic? Or I wonder if it looks the exact same as... I guess it is. It's not considered an ether or anything. It's just ether 1 there, and then I guess we missed out on ether 2. Interesting. I'll keep her look as it is. I kind of want to keep Fiora that way. Yeah, so I'll give her those. Her still got initial tension 5. Literally nothing changed on Fiora. Dunbay, I give him the darkness sickle. The chosen one does have a great bit of auto attack and minimum attack upgrade, and the physical defense isn't terrible. But I just don't like the gems on it. Art stealth is maybe fine, like he's more of an agility. I try to use him more as an agility tank more than anything, but at this point in the game he's more of just an attacker like Shulk mostly. But I still don't like back attack plus, but like first attack plus 5 While that goes off 100, it ups the damage of the first attack by 100%. You have to be controlling him for that to go off and get lucky, and then that's the only time it ever goes off. And after that, the gem is useless. So I didn't really like that, so I decided to go with... Why did I go with the Darkness Sickle over the Lizard? Guess I didn't mean to do that. Let's swap that over real quick. And I gave him a Haste 6 gem. It would have gone to Fiora if she had 3 slots, but she doesn't, so I ultimately just decided to give it to Dunban instead. And attack plus 6 as well. Ups his auto attack. So he can actually do the most auto attack damage out of anybody in the party, more than even Shulk can, which is pretty astounding. But his range is way all over the place. So nothing else really changed here with Dunban either. And that's the party. I don't want to spend too much time on this. I want to keep moving. In fact, I think Dunban has the... no, I gave him a Aerial Cloak 6 gem. Detection from aerial enemies by up to 53%. So it limits their range by 53%. And I think I gave Ryan a Earth Cloak 5 because everything he has already, I didn't really feel like needed to be upped even more, though. Actually, I may give him like a strength up 4 or 3 or something like that. Yeah, just to up his strength even just a little bit more is probably better than anything. Shulk's got the maximum strength up he can have. But I actually want to move Dunban into the party lead for just a moment because you can see there's a lot of flying enemies around here, and I want to try to avoid them if possible. So it should limit their view of us quite a lot, actually. Not to say I don't want to level up a bit more, maybe before we make our way all the way to the top. But I'd rather just try to get through this area as quickly as possible because there's still a lot to do before we can even get to the very top. So this area should look familiar to you. I believe we came through here our first time on Prison Island. So yeah, I'm fairly certain this is an area that we came through on our first visit. But of course now we're inside the head of the Bionis. With that though, something that was not here the first time is a heart-to-heart. And I did a ton of gifting off screen for you guys. So I didn't have to do it now. This is Untold Feelings. Hey Melia, I wanted to talk to you about you-know-who. You mean Shulk? Yeah, I was wondering about you and him, you know? You're being rather vague, Charla. What were you wondering? Well, you know, about Shulk. Do you still like him? Could you not simply ask in the first place? Well, I do have something I need to tell you. You've had a breakthrough? Oh, this is great! Not a breakthrough, Charla. In fact, quite the opposite. I've decided to give up. You don't want to pursue him? Did you at least tell him how you feel? I did not. He remains blissfully unaware. But it's just like you, Melia. Always thinking of others, but secretly hurting inside. It is not that bad. You don't fool me for a second. Charlotte can tell from a mile away. How do you know that? Or how do you do that? Alright, I admit it's been hard. I've already lived for a great number of years, but never before have I experienced these emotions. I'm truly sorry, Melia. I wish I could have done more to help. I should have been paying more attention to how you were doing. You are not at fault here, Charla. You have already lost someone. My heart cannot compare to that. Melia. I've decided that Shulk and Fiora deserve a future together, so I shall watch from afar and wish them ever happiness. Well, it's a shame, but maybe it's for the best. And I have no doubt those two will be really happy together. Probably not the last time I'll say this, but I'm gonna say it again. Poor Melia. It's just Melia. She gets the shaft. Oh, and it hurts, and like, it's just so painful. Just to watch like what happens to her throughout this adventure with her and Shulk. But in the same breath, I do, I think, well, Shulk and Fiora is kind of like canon and things like that. But still, you can't help but feel bad for her. And apparently, in Japanese culture, that like whole like woman who like just like falls in love with the guy, but like he's in love with someone else. Apparently, that's like common or something similar to that. So like Melia's a beloved character over there as well. And it's just because like everything is so rough in her life, and that's pretty much how it goes. So like she's a really loved character in Japan as well. So I can, and for me, I like Melia just because I think she's a great character, but also just I feel bad for her. And this is the Gondoro Cathedral. We have another one of those little portals here if you want to go take on the Napon Sage stuff. But with that, we're here at the top. I can't believe we are already here, so let's step inside.
Where are we? What is this place? It looks like a cathedral. There's an altar over there.
These have scary faces.
We better take a look.
You see something, Shulk?
This indentation. It looks like something should fit inside it.
Yep, Ricky feel like something here.
It's probably a way up to the top.
Could it really be that easy?
There's no use thinking about it. Let's search for whatever fits into the gap.
Alright, so this is Path to the Top. So we need to use the Dragon Summon. And I do love all like the dragon architecture in here. Like there's a dragon head behind this here. You know, this cathedral is like really open and spacious. It's just, this is like one of the coolest final areas of a game I've ever experienced. Honestly, after when we first visited Prison Island, I thought we were going to explore the whole thing. I never mentioned this the first time we were there, but I thought it was better saved until now to talk about this. I thought that was somehow going to end up being the end of the adventure, and I was a little disappointed we'd never seen Makanis or anything like that. This is my first playthrough I'm talking about. If I didn't mention, I think I did mention that, but whatever. But I thought that was almost going to be the end, because, you know, we were taking care of that face to Mekon, and that was going to be it. I honestly never foresaw Fiora being added to the party, and I've talked about that before, but those aerial cloak gems are going to be very useful here, because these are aerial enemies. Even though they are sitting on the ledge, they are technically aerial enemies. And so they will ignore us if we walk straight down the middle of the hallway, and the Lila should also avoid us as well. There is a unique monster here that is very difficult to take care of, even at my level of like 79, almost 80. It's a very difficult enemy to take care of. Let's see, where is he actually? He should be, I think that's him way down there, or no? Maybe, no, that's not him either. Where is this guy? Maybe it's only certain times of the day. We'll be back to take care of him at a later point, but not for now. I want to save it for a bit later. Ooh, item orb. I want to grab that. So I thought that might have been the end. I thought we were going to explore the whole island, and I thought that was going to be the final location that we would ever explore, and that was going to be it, because it seems such like a final boss area, and I think it's so cool that the game brings you there and then diverts your expectations, thinking, oh, we still have a whole nother area to go through. And so then you think, oh, well, the game might end on Makanis somewhere. Like, once we reach the top of Makanis, that's where the game is going to end. We're going to defeat Egil and save our world. And then they divert your expectations again and say, actually, nope, you already visited the final location, and now you're actually going to get to explore it. I think that is, like, the coolest thing ever. I love that so much. It's just great. I love it a lot. And it just, this is part of the reason why this is submitted as one of, if not my favorite game of all time. Let's use this dragon summon here. When we do that, a freaking dragon appears, man. Alright, so our quest has been updated. I want to check that out. And it says, defeat the dragon that appeared at the altar. And we can get the dragon's eye for that. And I'm sure that's probably what fits in the altar. I do want to switch up the party a little bit here. Everyone's had a little bit of a chance to fight. But I need Shulk, Fiora, and Ricky for this. Let's see. I may do... Yeah, Shulk, Ricky, Fiora, just for maybe chain attack purposes. But we can actually warp back down. But I think I saw that unique monster flying over the top here. Yeah, the Masterful Gigapurr. I don't think we have a way to lure him up here. I may actually try to take him on now if we can, but I don't think I have a way to like grab his attention from here. Hey, buddy. All right, I guess we're doing this. Let's take him on. Let's see what we can do. I think he's immune to break. No, he's completely immune. All right, sweet. On a Buster. Let's see, I have the aggro. I'd rather not have the aggro. I'd rather give it to like someone like Ricky, who's holding aggro quite well. I can use this attack, but it's not gonna work, I don't think. He obtained an item, which isn't bad. Yeah, I think we can take this guy on. Chain attack time. All right, Slit Edge he started off with. Hopefully the high tension allows us to keep going. Bitey Bitey, level 2. Increased tension with double wind. And another attack. Backslash. Oh, man, I thought that was going to keep going, but we did a lot of damage. It was almost halfway done already, so I can't complain too much. And whoa, oh, that's a force topple. Ricky, please. Thank you. Thank you for the healing, Ricky, as well. I can also heal if I need to. Let's see here. I can't get around him for a backslash, but I can do a backslash anyway, and I'm not a Buster. Slit Edge lowers his physical defense. That's great. Whoa. What in the heck was that? Ricky, I need you to wake up right now. That was crazy. Ricky got the healing off. That was insane. I was not ready for that at all. Holy cow. That caught me by surprise. Murmur of Darkness. I didn't even get a vision for that, which is the thing. I think it's because our tension maybe have been falling, but we have a chain attack. And let's finish this off. Slit Edge. Well, the camera went a little crazy there. Damage increases with enemy debuffs, and there we go. He's pretty tough, and he almost got me. Rare Lila Crystal. Sweet. Art Seal, Resist, and Aggro Up. It's just something I want to talk... Well, I want to talk about it, but I don't want to talk about it yet. Spike 5, 200. Not bad, but I have something better. Atomic Driver for Ryan. Not as good as what we have. I don't think, at least. Anyway, no art book. At least I don't think that's better for Ryan. I guess I can check it out. Oh, it actually is better for Ryan in terms of overall power. And why did I not check this at all? Dallas is pretty good, but this is even better. I like the 3 gem slots. The strength up is really nice. In reality, oh man, I don't know. I really like the Vanguard driver. Oh man, I don't even know now. Let's see, we can get rid of, if we do anything, we'll just get rid of weapon power, right? Boost activation rate. The strength down, I don't know. We may get rid of strength up on the weapon. We may do strength down and weapon power, and then do strength up down low. In place of something like one of the muscle up gems. They're kind of like Ryan being more defensive, so we may just have less strength. Yeah, let's do it, I guess. We'll do weapon power and then strength down. Where is it? Strength down. Sweet. All right. I like where we're at. A lot of our weapons. I don't kind of hate that some of these are 2 gem weapons, but the attacks stats go way up. So like we're doing a lot of damage. Oh my gosh, Dumbhead's doing 2,000 damage in a single hit. That's kind of crazy. So is Shulk. Did I miss something, or was it the level up that got us extra attack maybe? I don't know, but Shulk's almost doing the same, which is pretty crazy. Anyway, enough rambling, I guess. I want to just simply head back to the entrance of Corridor of the Gondola Cathedral and head inside. So we can see the dragon inside, and I highly recommend Shulk for this. This guy's got some mean spike attacks. This is one of few attacks. Once you step in the arena, you won't be able to get your battle. You won't be able to exit. But I can get Battle Affinity up before we ever start. So one of the few boss battles that you can actually do. He's got a mean spike attack, so I highly recommend Shulk. And yeah, it's even got the boss music, so that's when you know it's bad. He's got some pretty mean spikes. Oh, he's going straight for it. Let's do a Monado Purge, please. There's a chance that he resists. That's not good at all. Ricky got toppled. Come on, Ricky, get up, please. Okay, Fiora's already down. Not great. All right, let's, please. Please, Purge. Now, don't resist it this time, please. Monado Purge. Again? Oh, my gosh. Okay, this is not good. Fiora's gonna just die every time because our auto attack goes off so often, and now I have to debate between using a purge or using a shield or something for this, and that's gonna kill Ricky, and that's blaze damage that's gonna happen to everybody, and that's gonna attack the whole party as well. Monado armor because it's gonna kill. I need to protect from that. Not gonna do a whole lot of damage to Ricky. I need to heal Ricky so Ricky can heal everyone else. Oh, he got toppled. How in the world did he get toppled? I don't know, but he's dazed, and then I can go in and do some big damage here. Oh, I should have done a chain attack while he was down. I don't know why I didn't think of that. All right. Keep doing an auto attack, build it up, and hopefully get off that. Get rid of that spike damage. And another vision. Please don't be... Okay. Bellasteel, Sky, 5. How much damage is that going to do to Ricky? Okay. In terms of Ricky's overall health, not bad. But in terms of how much health he has left, also not good. Monado Purge, please. And it went off. Whoa. Oh, but I died in the process. I was like, what happened? Heal me, please, actually. Because I am very scared of what might happen here. We can just go in and do a lot of damage here. Oh, and his spike attack's already back. This fight can be very tricky. This is why I recommend Shulk, just because of the auto attack damage. And I may just try to go through the without Purge and just auto attack. And there we go. Oh, man. That fight is super tough. Ricky leveled up to 80. I think he's our first party member to get there. Indeed he is, actually. Alright. With that, we can head back up to the pedestal and place the Dragon Eye inside. So, let's hop up. I think maybe go up the ramp. Jeez. Alright, fine. We'll go up the ramp and place it inside the altar. When we do that, this massive pillar raises up out of the ground. And a teleporter appears. And with that, path to the top is complete. We found the transporter to the top. Alright, and so we can now head through the transporter, but I'm going to save that for the next episode. If you guys did like this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. It's up to the channel a lot. And if you want to see more content like this, please do consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Connor. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.